Hey guys, it's me Rahul. I had this idea of making a video in which I talk about the best customization apps in depth as a package, like 3 favorite launchers with each of its benefits and some wallpaper apps, widgets and much more, like a complete suite if you will. So this is the ultimate customization pack for Android. Let's start with the obvious one, Nova Launcher. It is my go-to launcher of choice. It is so good. I have been using Nova Launcher ever since I had an Android phone. I never used any other launcher for a long period of time. I will always check out some launcher, use it for a week or two, then switch back to Nova. It is considered as a must-have app to customize your Android device because it is so versatile and has so many features and works incredibly well with other customization apps like widgets and icon packs as well. The very first app that I would install whenever I get a new phone is Nova Launcher because I'm so used to the layout and the gestures. It is very close to stock UI and I like it. I like the simple and minimal UI. It is clean. If you haven't heard about Nova Launcher for some reason, you should definitely try it. It has a free version and a Prime version with all the features. When it comes down to making your device look like another phone, Polka Launcher is my favorite. Many of you may have heard about Polka Phone, which is an incredible budget-oriented device. Polka Launcher is made by Xiaomi to give you that Poco experience on other phones, and they delivered it. It is fast and smooth. It is a fast and smooth launcher with no weird bugs or anything, and the stock-like app drawer is always my favorite. It doesn't have that much amount of features when compared to Nova, but it has all the essentials. If you want something different from the whole stock UI experience, I would suggest EV Launcher. It has a different app drawer layout and some neat features to go along with it. So now let's talk about icon packs. Icon packs are purely subjective. The pack that I absolutely love might not be good for you. And the overall theme of a device also affects the icon pack that you're going to choose. Anyway, I'm going to suggest my favorite icon packs. You can try it if you want. So the first one is Mindy Icon Pack. It is a very vibrant icon pack. Whenever you want your setup to pop, you can use these icon packs. It's really great if you have a highly blurry background and widgets to go along with it. Second one I have picked is for a dark theme. If you want to have that dark neon vibe in your setup, you should try Minima Icon Pack. It has this rounded icons with black background, which will blend really nicely with a dark AMOLED wallpapers and black and white widgets. Third one is for minimalistic users, those who likes to keep things clean and minimal. It is again rounded icons with black background and white symbols. It looks clean and will go really great with a plain colored background or an illustration wallpaper. The word that I repeated over and over when talking about icon packs is wallpaper. So let's look at some of the best wallpaper apps. Backdrops. I'm sure that won't be a surprise given the fact that all YouTubers suggest it as their favorite, and it is good. After backdrops came out, every wallpaper on the Play Store tried to imitate its layout and style of wallpaper it has. Backdrop has some of the best wallpapers you will see in your entire life. I can guarantee you that. Valley probably be the unique wallpaper app for Android because all the wallpaper in it are submitted by their community members, and most of those wallpapers are illustrations, which is my go-to when it comes to a minimal setup. I can guarantee you that you won't find this type of wallpaper anywhere else. It has a really good and active community and you won't get bored with the wallpaper from this app. Third one is an app which is based on an awesome website, Unsplash. If you haven't visited Unsplash, it is basically like Flickr but much better and copyright-free images. Resplash is a popular app among the Unsplash wallpaper apps. It has 3 sections, new, featured and collections. Nothing much. You can also search to find any particular wallpapers as well. It's a really nice app. I think it's time to talk about widgets. I mean, it's kind of an essential part of having a setup on your home screen, if you will. When it comes down to widgets, there are only 2 apps that dominate this space. They are Super and KWGT. Super Widget isn't on Play Store anymore and the app hasn't been updated for a long time. So you could try installing it via an APK, that might work, but KWGT does the same thing. It allows you to make, install and use other widget packs on your phone. So how this works is, you place a widget grid onto your home screen, then you can create a widget or you can pick a widget from the widget packs that you can install from the Google Play Store. There are plenty of free and paid widget packs on Play Store. You can just download them and the widgets will appear on KWGT. And you can put those on your home screen, and you can even edit the widget completely if you want. You can change the colors, add or delete anything. You could do any modifications to the widgets. It is a must-have app for an Android user in my opinion, and I really like using it. The same goes with Super as well. Even though it is outdated and no longer in Play Store, there are still some amazing packs available for Super, so try both. Another app which is closely related with KWGT is KLWP. Yeah, it's a live wallpaper maker. But just hear me out, it isn't your typical water splashing live wallpaper app, but a really useful and a functional one. You can change the whole look of your home screen by setting it to show a live wallpaper that you can download from the Play Store in packs, just like KWGT. There are free and paid live wallpaper packs, and you guys will love it if you haven't tried it yet. If you don't want to spend hours trying to perfect a home screen, you can put a live wallpaper and you are good to go. All these apps that I have talked about customizes the home screen and the UI. But what about the functionality? You can add some neat tricks, if you will, to your Android device with apps such as Quick Settings, Fluid Gesture Controls, and Movies. Quick Settings, for example, allows you to add new and really useful additional quick tiles which are really useful to quickly do or enable a setting. It is a super useful app to get around the Android limitations on quick tiles. Like basically you can add shortcuts to your quick tiles and it is really useful. Whereas Fluid Gesture Controls enables users to have those gesture controls that are on phones nowadays on any phone. Like you can use that gesture control on any phone with this app. You don't need root, but you need to give permission to the app via ADB command. It is fairly simple to do, so that won't be a problem. I was using this app for a while. I got so used to the gesture to a point where when I get rid of the app due to some bug, I felt pain whenever I'm using the classic navigation bar. It wasn't natural, it wasn't smooth, and it is such a slow process. I think Fluid Navigation Gesture is an incredible app. You should use it. But an app that you cannot use while using Fluid Navigation Gesture is Movies. It is a music visualizer for your navbar. It turns your navbar into a music visualizer. It works with any app like YouTube, Spotify, you name it. It works with every app. And the app also has a ton of styles to choose from, free and paid. So that's about it guys. Hope you guys like this video. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.